Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. We are back to digging today. I'm going to show you guys like the material that we're working with. I mean, the stuff is like concrete. So here's just an example, you know, as we're chipping stuff off and getting it off. I mean, it's heavy duty. It's not, I don't know, some people have a misconception that it's, we're digging in dirt or whatever the case may be, but it's like digging through concrete is what we're digging through. We're using basically jackhammer type of tools to dig through what we're digging through. We do plan on shoring everything up. I will tell you that right now. That is definitely the game plan, but for right now we got to get it in enough and opened up enough that we can start shoring it up, the first part of it, as we go in. We're pretty close to that. I'm going to go down and I'm going to show you what we're at this point. And like I said, right now, as you look in the hole, you can't even see Jimmy. You can't even see him. So, you know, we're just working. You know, he's doing the lower part, and then I come back in behind him and I do the higher part. So I'm going to have Bud hold this a second, and I'm going to start down the ladder. Yeah, watch that. Yep. Yeah, okay. Johnson, watch, step. Just hold on a second, Jimmy.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to navigate around here.
Well, we got all these buckets.
Set them out of the road, the corner.
Yeah, just here. Just let's get them out of the way. All right. So, where the top part here, I was working on that top part, and then Jimmy's going from a certain level down. And then, like I said, then I come in behind him and I chip the higher stuff off. What you're seeing here is condensation is coming from up on top. The ground is absolutely saturated. We've had so much water. But in farther, you're not seeing any kind of leakage, nothing. Because
here it stops.
Right. Because, you know, like I said, once you get up past that certain point, we got a couple of feet worth of clay above. And you can see the color differentiation. You have the dirt higher up, then you got the clay, and then you got a different color clay. Now through this area here, the dirt is only to that level there. And then from that spot, like right here down, this is all hard compacted clay. I'm going to kick around and show you this side too. So again, we do have dirt up above, but it's not that much. I mean, probably above here is the highest point of dirt. But we're not digging in that part. We're digging in, we're digging down, we're digging into this hard clay. Again, I do believe in safety, guys. I know a lot of you are talking all kinds of stuff in the comments, and that's perfectly safe, or perfectly fine. You can have your opinion. If I didn't think that it was safe for us to be doing this, I'm in this hole just as much as anybody else, and so I wouldn't risk my life, and I wouldn't risk any of these other guys' lives either. This is not going to collapse. It really isn't. If you came down here and you saw this, and anybody that's been down here and that has seen this would say, okay, yeah, you're right, it's not going to collapse. Now, are we still going to reinforce it? Yes, we are. Absolutely 100%. But we had to get in here. Even this morning, I was working up in this area here. You can see right there on that side, I still need to hit that more. So there needs to be more cleanup first. And then we'll probably come in like 2 feet, like even the sides here need to be trimmed back here through this area here. It's got to be trimmed in more before we start doing anything, because this is going to be the main entrance to get in here to bring supplies in, and we got to make sure that it's going to be wide enough that we can get what we need to get in here. So we will be shaving this back as well. It's just a work in progress. I mean, this is not easy what we're doing. It's pretty labor intensive, and I think we've made some pretty good progress. Even this weekend, I think we've made some good progress, and it's going to take time. But it's kind of neat when you're in there and you can see where, like, Jimmy's in that far, and it's even farther back from there. It's pretty cool, actually. And like I said, it just takes time, and that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to take as much time and do it as we can. And like I said, again, we will continue to work on it. As we work on it, we're going to shore it up. So I don't want people to think that we're not going to shore it up out here. And I know I've talked about this before. We're going to eventually, down on the floor, we're going to put a concrete pad, and then we're going to be concrete block all the way up through here. So this will be pretty safe at that point. Like I said, this stuff here, guys, people have been telling us this was going to collapse forever as well, and it hasn't. It's been that way for a year. We've been digging down here for over a year. So, and now we're finally digging in. And, it's just like I said, again, it's a work in progress, and it's going to take time. So, that's where we're at. So I just wanted to kind of give you an update, let you know what's going on here. I may do one more video before the end of the day on our progress and what we got accomplished here. But like even behind Jimmy here, you can see the wall there behind him. That sticks out more where we've gone in, but we gotta trim that all back too. And again, that's something else that just takes time. And so, it doesn't look like great progress when you're doing that, but as you do it and it comes together, it's just better and better. So anyway,
I'm not wearing a bump cap because I'm worried about it coming down. I'm wearing a bump cap for when I tuck into the wall trying to run the drill.
Yeah, so he's got a helmet on, not because he's worried about a collapse. He has the helmet because he keeps bashing his head. Yeah, well, that happens. But, all right, so if you want to go back at it, Jimmy, you're fine. I'm going to end this here in just a moment. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive and stay away from the negativity and stay away from negative people, you're going to be just fine. Setting realistic goals is the key, though. Things that you can accomplish, get it done, and then you set new goals. All right, I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.